Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. So guys, in today's video I will be making this v-neck collar top. If this is what you are interested in learning, please keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, please. So my fabric is folded into two. Okay, I'm just going to cut out the normal basic top. Now this is my starting point right here. The next thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and take my full length measurement. The measurement I'm using is 24 inches. 24 inches plus half 1 inches joining allowance, making it 25 inches. So I'll use this place from this place right here to this ending as my full length measurement. The next thing I'll go ahead to do is to go ahead and take my shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement I'm using is 15 plus half inches sleeve joining allowance, and then I'll take my armhole measurement. I'll use 9 inches for my armhole measurement. Then use my ruler to connect the dots together. So the next I'm going to use to go ahead and take my waistline measurement. My waistline is 17 inches. And then take my hip line measurement. My hip line measurement is 8 inches as well. This is my hip line measurement. So I'll just go ahead and connect it together. And this is my hip line measurement. This is my chest line, my waistline, and my hip measurement. Okay. So I'm going to do is to go ahead now and connect my shoulder armhole together. Okay. So I'll go ahead and input my bust point measurement. My bust point measurement is 9.5.2 plus 1 inches for ease. This is a free top, and 1 inches for joining allowance. And I'll go over to my waistline, measure 8.5 right here, and then 1 inches for ease and 1 inches for joining allowance. I'll go over to my hip line and do the same thing right here. So on my hip line, I'll take my hip line measurements plus 1 inches joining allowance ease and 1 inches for ease. So just go ahead and use my ruler to connect the lines together. So I'm going to, so from this point right here, I will go up by 1 inches like this and use my ruler to make a curve right here. So guys, we are drafting at the back. Okay, so I will be using 4 inches for the back neckline for the width and 1.5 inches for the depth. Okay, 1.5 inches. I'll just go ahead and use my ruler to connect it like this. just like this. So, and then measure 1 inch for the slant for shoulder slope and use my ruler to connect them together. Just like this. Then I'll go over to the armhole area and divide whatsoever I have here into 2 and mark a point right here. Then I'll go in by 1/2 inch and use my curve ruler to connect them together. I'm going to place my ruler here starting from the bust point and connect it together just like this. So guys, I'll go ahead and cut it out and use it to cut out the front pattern. Yes, I've folded my front fabric into 2. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is to place my back pattern like this and use it to cut it out. Everything is well aligned at the center, then pin down. After cutting out my shoulder slant, I'll just go ahead and use my chalk to make a straight line like this. I'm doing it because the back neckline and the front neckline, which is the depth, they will not be the same. Okay, so I just make a straight line like that and cut it out. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and take my neckline measurement. Okay, for the front neckline I'm using 4 inches as well, which is the width, and for the depth I'm using 9 inches for the depth. The next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and use my ruler to connect it from the shoulder to the depth neckline. So place my ruler like this, like V, and use my ruler to connect them together, making it a V shape. Just like this. And I'll go ahead and cut it out. So guys, I went ahead and joined the 2 shoulders together. So the next thing I went ahead and do is to go ahead and take my measurement from my midpoint right here. I'll just go over and place my tape and start taking it round. So at my midpoint I had 32 inches. To cut out my collar strap, I went ahead and fold my fabric into four. Okay, I have four pieces right here. One, two, three, four. And then the length I have here is, my length here is 23 inches. Okay, 23 inches for the length. So remember, this is one straight strap folded into two. Okay, like this. Now at the end right here, which is the center point, I have 3 inches right here. And then at the end right here, I have 2 inches right here. Okay, so now I'm going to mark my round neck measurement. So my round neck measurement was 32 inches. So I'm going to divide it into two. 32 divided by 2 is 16. I'm dividing it into two because this fabric is folded into two. So I'll mark my 16 inches right here. This is my 16 inches, and notch this place with quarter of an inch. Okay, or maybe half an inch. From this point right here, I'm going to come by 1 inches like this and just connect it like this, like slant. And then I'm going to connect this one right here to meet the edge here. Next I'm going to do now is to go over to my seam edges. From this point right here, this point that I notched, I'm going to stitch it down like this. Okay, when I get here, I'll stitch down to this side as well. Then I'll turn it to the right side. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so guys, I'll join it together and flip it over to the right side. This is what it looks like. And then I went ahead and stitched the remaining parts just like this. Okay, stitch it down to this point right here and do the same thing to the other side. To fix it on my fabric, this is the length right now, so I went ahead and fold it together like this, making it two fold, and then notch the center right here. So I also do the same thing to my fabric, the main fabric. Okay, so I went ahead to notch the center of my fabric as well. I went ahead and placed my fabric like this. This is the front and this is the back. Just make sure the two shoulders are aligning together and notch the center back neckline. Okay, so after doing that, just open it up and then turn it over to the wrong side. Place your strap like this, center facing each other. So just place it like this. Make sure the two notch parts are aligning together and then pin down. I'll pin until I get to the front midpoint, which is the V neckline. So when I get there, I'll stop and turn over to the other side and pin as well. After pinning, I'll just go over to my sewing machine and stitch it down to the neckline. So I'll also do the same thing to the other side like this. So after doing that, I'll be right back. Yes, I've sewn it round, and then I went ahead and notch this center part right here. Make sure you notch, okay, this point right here. Make sure you notch so that you'll be able to flip it over to the other side. The next I'm going to do now is to go ahead and top stitch on this fabric round the neckline. So guys, I've top stitched and this is what it looks like at the front. And then I went ahead and cut out a strap for the center. I have 1 inches for the width of this strap and 2.5 inches for the length. So I've already stitched it down. Okay, this is what it looks like. So now this is the main point of my fabric. I'll just go ahead and place it over like this and then fold it downward at the edge here and then fold it here as well. So after doing that, I'll stitch down this side and stitch down this side. So guys, I'll join the sleeve. I also went ahead and join the two sides together and aim the down part, which is the full length. So guys, this is the finish of the dress.